Today on Modern Out Customs, tools, tips, and techniques, we'll be weathering the bottom of the chassis. Let's go. We at the bench, y'all. And as y'all can see today, man, weathering the bottom of the chassis, man. It's the bottom to the 57 Chevy, man. And I like my bottoms. As you can see, I like my bottoms to look old, man. I like it to look like it's been driven. So I add a little dust and grime to the bottom, man. Not too much, but I just don't want it to look too toyish. So I use these the tools that I'll be using. So I'll be using mineral spirits, panel line, and Vallejo's pig. So what I do is I take this panel liner right here, and that's to me is panel line, and I know y'all probably can't see it. My focus don't really work on my camera, and I go around the lining of the car like I'm outlining a drawing or something, shade it in. As you can see, I'm gonna put it all in between those lines. Now I did the first half, but I ain't do the back half. So I'm gonna let y'all see how I just let it drip all down the little sides and the crivages of the chassis, all the outlines of it. Bring that depth in, so it can stand out. So I just put the panel line wherever it needs shading at. And I will come back later, I will let it dry. And I will come back and I will get me a little mineral spirits and the Q-tip. And don't take off all of it. Just, take off a little bit. And then when the Q-tip get a little dirty, you can like smear it around in certain places, because when it dry, and then I got this Vallejo, I take the pigments and a little bit of mineral spirits. That's mineral spirits right there. See, that's the mineral spirits I got right there. And you can get those bottles from Dollar General. Those little squeeze bottles. And I just put a little mineral spirits in a little paint, my little paint mixer cup, and I add a little pigment to it. Now this will give you that like dirt effect that been kicked up from the ground, like from driving, and the wheels kick all that dirt up from the ground, and the gravel getting all up in the crevices and stuff. So yeah, I mix that up so it's like a wash. I want it to be like a wash. So I can get it so it can go in the areas I want it to go in. But this, I normally just smear around where I want it to be, and then I'll let it dry. It dries in about maybe 2-3 minutes, if that. So I just put it everywhere. As you can see, I'm just painting it on. Excuse me, y'all. Sometimes I get out the camera because I get caught up, and I like to bring it close to me. See, I had to bring it close to me instead of having it far out. See how I just painted all of that? Got all that in. later I'll come back, I'll let that dry. Come back with a Q-tip with some mineral spirits on it. You gonna see me. We're gonna get to that part. Right now I wanna see how, I want y'all to see how I just get the bottom of the chassis to look like it's been driven. I ain't wanted to have that not been driven look. Some cars I do like that, and that be like showroom cars. Like, yeah, I get all up into under the transmission. So when the transmission go in, the transmission will pop. It's gonna pop because that color behind it ain't brighter than the actual transmission. And you can see I get all up in them. And there he was like, I'm showing you where all I get. And I forgot to send the copy, the stamping of the models on there. I forgot to send them off. But like I said, it ain't going nowhere but in my display case. Yeah, but y'all see it, man. It's like magic, man. Them pigments, man, they'll blow your mind. Like, weathering is my favorite. Like, out of all things, like, weathering is my favorite. Like, you get to make that thing come to life, man. And when I finish this one, y'all gonna be like, yeah, he really put it in there, man. Like, it's gonna look like it's really been garage kept, but it been not garage kept, but it been driven from time to time. He had it ever since it came off the showroom floor, so it been driven for now he just keeping it up to par. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna let that dry. We're gonna let that dry, and then we're gonna come back. Okay, now we back, man. Hey, this where the magic come in. Hey, you dip that Q-tip in that mineral spirits, and seeing you just clean off like the assets. Like, you don't want it to be like real dirty. Just like, even if you think you got it all off, you haven't, because when it dry, it's gonna still have that residue, like it's dirt on there. So don't be scared to put it on there, man. Don't get scared, man. It's magic. Like, when it get done, I got some close-up pictures for y'all, man. So don't panic. I know y'all can't see it, but y'all know I'ma always put some pictures up where y'all can see. Man, my camera, I got to hurry up and get a new one. This camera is like trash. But see, you can see it's like, it's not dirty, but when it dries, you will see most of the dirt. But when you dealing with them pigments, man, like, and you got that mineral spirits, man, you can control where you want or how you want it to go. You just got to play with it and practice, man. It's like practice make perfect. And then most of Vallejo stuff, most of Vallejo stuff is, it comes with instructions, and if you follow instructions most of the time, and you gonna get it right. Like, from the first time I ever used like I got the Vallejo rusting set, you know what I'm saying? It comes like different ones. You got the Vallejo tank set, the aircraft set, the pigment set. I still got some more pigments to get. It go from like, it's some more. I got some more to go. I got eight pigment Vallejo pigments, and I showed y'all in the video. But they good to have, man. All that engine, like that engine, engine oil. I got that. I might put a little bit around the well, I already done weathered the engine a little bit, because I didn't want it to look brand new neither. I wanted it to look like it came out the garage, or it been driven, but you could tell that, you know, it ain't off the showroom floor. It ain't, but it's clean, you know. Y'all get what I'm saying when I show y'all these pictures, because I had let it dry and all that. And in this video too, I'm also gonna show y'all how to make the burnt pipes. See that give me a little bit of that mineral spirit. And I get down up in there, and I let it sit up in the crevices. But that middle part, I don't want nothing on there. Like, I don't want it to be like extra dirty. But y'all can see I'm getting that middle part clean, and then I just wipe off all the excess that I don't want on there. But it's still gonna look like gritty and grimy, like, but not too grimy. It's gonna look a little dusty, is what I mean. It's gonna look a little dusty. So I got some close-up pictures, so don't worry about it, y'all. I got y'all. Yeah, see, and I want all that up under there, and see how that it'll go get all up in the crevices by itself. It'll just go up in there. Like, that's what's so amazing about these Vallejo pigments, man. It's like magic. Man, whoever invented this, great invention, bro. There's a lot of things you can do with these pigs. And at a point in time, I didn't even used to sand my tires. I didn't sand my tires. I used to paint around them with mineral spirits, and then go over it with a desert dust Vallejo pigment. Then it looked like it been driven on the ground, or like it been driven through some gravel or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot you can do with these. So yeah, and then I also took me some silver craft paint, and I have these dry brushes, these dry brush set that I bought for dry brushing, and I dry brushed the silver to bring out the corners in the steel, like in the chassis, to make it look steel. As you can see, the lines, like the lines in the chassis, got a little steel, like the paint came off or wore off on it. Yeah, you see it up there at the top. You can see it up there at the top. Like, you can see that I like dry brushed it with some silver, like bring that steel effect out, to make it look steelish, not plastic. So man, get into these pictures, man, these close-ups, so I can get y'all up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. But I just want y'all to take a look at these pictures, man. Hold up. Here we go. There's a look at how it look when it's dry. That's the rear of the gas tank. And here's a picture of the front of the suspension where the motor will be at. And here's a picture of the side. See how it look like it's been driven before. Now let's take a look at how I make my hot exhaust pipes. Like some people call them burnt exhaust pipes. But yeah, let's just go ahead and take a look on how your boy get out. Let's go. Now, here's you can use. I use like the burn to make this burn type look. I could use these transparent colors from Createx, or you could use markers. I also use markers as well. You still get the same effect, but you got to have the markers that are transparent. Not none of no paint markers or nothing like that. You got to have markers. So these is you take each one of these and put them on one at a time, but you blend them in. All you have to do is just blend them in. Keep blending them in until you get the effect you want. Until you get that burn effect, and this is how it comes out. Let's take a look. Voila. That's how I do it, man. I just keep blending them until it look like it got that hot pipe effect or that burnt pipe effect, man. And this is how I roll, man. I do it like this so my models can look superb. So I appreciate y'all, man, looking at my joint, man, checking me out. Shout out, man, to all my new subscribers. And man, before I leave, let me give these special shout outs to my boys, man. And y'all stay blessed. It's your boy T over at Out Customz, man. I'm sleepy now. It's time to go to bed. Peace out, y'all. Love. Man, a special shout out to my boy Joe over there at Amateur Scale Model Building, man. I appreciate the kind words on the back of the car, Joe, man. And man, I really appreciate what you said, man. No one ever said any of those things to me before, as far as this modeling goes. So I really appreciate that deep down from the bottom, man. Love, Joe, man. I will be linking up with you, man. I got a little project I want me and you to get together and do, man. If it's okay, man, I'll let you know. I'll be hitting you up in your emails, man. Okay, appreciate that, Joe. And my boy JT. Hey, will somebody please? I got an APB out on JT, man. I need my garage time now, man. For real, man. Nah, I'm just joking with you, JT, man. Love my brother, man. Hit me up, man, this weekend. DM me something, man. Call me. You got my number. Let's link up so we can get this started, man. So we can get this thing going, man. Love, brother. Hey, peace out to all y'all, man. Hope everything's safe out there. It's your boy T at Out Customz, man. Y'all keep on gluing them fingers together and cutting that styrene. We at the bench, y'all. Let's go.